Tim's dad had coached them when they were in 5th grade, and Tim had barely made it under the weight limit for guys their age. After the season was done, Tim's dad said that he wasn't going to make his kid lose 5 pounds or whatever it was the next season if he wanted to keep playing football. "I'm against kids being told they're too anything," Nick LeBlanc had said at the time. "Too big, too small, too slow, too anything." The crazy thing, at least to Will, was that Mr. LeBlanc was now the president of the town council, meaning he was now one of the adults telling Will and Tim that their town was too poor to play in their league this season. Tim loved playing football almost as much as Will did, just for the sheer fun of knocking people over on offense and defense. Yet he acted like it was his job now, maybe because his dad was coming across as one of the bad guys, to explain what he called the dollars to his best bud. He started explaining them again to Will now. "You make the money we need sound like $1 million, Will said. "It's not." "No," Tim said, "but the 10,000 might as well be $1 million right now." $10,000. Tim had already explained to Will what the money bought. The equipment, first of all, the cost of the vans needed to transport kids to the away games, the fee for someone, a firefighter or police officer or nurse, to handle the EMT van at games in case somebody got hurt, money to pay officials for home games, and an insurance fee. Will imagined the numbers stacking up against him like guys on the other side of the football trying to stop him on a short yardage play. $10,000. Just the cost of new uniforms alone was going to be about $500 per player. Most of that went for new helmets, in a world where grown-ups kept trying to make the helmets safer every single year because of all the attention being paid to concussions, from boy leagues all the way up to the pros. Especially in the boy leagues. Will and Tim took a break from throwing passes to each other, sitting in the grass in one end zone, the day stretching out in front of them the way summer days were supposed to, even late summer days. Nowhere to be right now, except here. "Well, I woke up feeling lousy about our situation," Tim said. "But now I show up here and find out that my man is a man with a plan. And as everybody knows, where there's a will—" Why did everybody think that joke was so stinking funny? "Don't," Will said. "I mean it." "Touchy." "About this? Yeah." The last word came out in 2 parts, as if Will had broken it in half. Tim said, "Thrill, you know, I always believe you can do things nobody else can." Tim had nicknamed him Will the Thrill, or just Thrill, explaining that every time Will had the ball in his hands, there was a decent chance he would be taking it to the house. "But you gotta know," Tim said, "that stuff like this only works in the movies." "You don't know that." "I have a lot of opinions on things I don't know about." Will said, "Tell me about it." "Hey, just because I'm an idiot doesn't mean I'm always wrong." Will was on his back, throwing the ball into the air, thinking how great it looked against the blue sky, catching it. "I even thought about writing to Mr. Castle Rock." It's what they called Ben Clark's dad. "Come on, man," Tim said, sounding like one of the guys on ESPN. "That would be like the Steelers going to the Ravens and asking for help." "I know," Will said. "It's why I didn't do it. We can't take a handout from them and then go try to beat them." Will gripped the ball, stood up, said, "Go deep." "I was born to catch passes." "No, you were born to open holes for me." "Tragically, the only holes we might have to worry about this season are the ones in the ground here." Tim took off down the field,